Shalom, how are you doing? How are you doing today? How is your spirit? How is your soul? And how is your body? I pray that God helps you where you need and that He strengthens you as well. Welcome to day 4 of our 30 days challenge, where we help you improve your communication skills, master public speaking, and handle communication crisis and communication public relation in general. So we spoke yesterday about the types of communication based on the context and on the mode. Today we are going to look at communication style or communication type based on the style. We have 4 types. We have formal communication, informal communication, synchronous, and asynchronous. Okay, take your pen. Let's go. Formal communication, it says here that it is the structure and official communication that adheres to established rules and protocols common in professional and academic settings. So to break it down, formal communication is simply the communication that involves professional people or in an office. So the letter you will write to your head of department in the university will be a formal communication. If you have an employer that is seeking for explanation of something that happened in the company, that letter will be a formal type of communication. If you want to visit an embassy, or if you want an appointment with a minister, that will be a formal communication. Informal communication is just the casual and spontaneous exchanges that often occur in personal conversations characterized by a relaxed tone. You are talking with your friend, you guys are having a coffee, it's the weekend, you're inviting people in your home, you guys are just discussing life stories, or maybe just going through memories that you guys had around a hot plate of arrow or hot plate of achu. That's an informal communication. The difference between both is that the style is different, the language that you use, and also the grammar can be more relaxed. You will not talk the same way you talk to your boss, maybe to the HR, for example, the same way you talk to your friend in the house, or maybe to a family member. Okay, synchronous communication is the real-time interaction, such as phone calls or in-person meetings, allowing for immediate feedback. Okay, so when you are watching a course that was recorded, unfortunately you don't have the time to grab the teacher's attention. This is synchronous communication. With synchronous communication, you have the teacher, whether it's on Zoom or on Google Meet, or it can be also face-to-face. If you have a question, you have the liberty to ask the question, and the teacher will answer you right away. Meanwhile, for asynchronous communication, that is the communication that does not occur in real time, where the recipient can respond at their convenience, such as emails or discussion boards. Okay, when you send an email to the HR or to your manager, depending on his availability, he will come back to you. So what can be your takeaway from this video? Know the type of communication you can have with the people around. If you are in a company, use the appropriate language, the appropriate gesture, the appropriate posture, because people will always address you as you present yourself. It's not just to say that, okay, they disrespected me, but how did you first of all address them? How did you first of all address yourself? You see, the way you behave and the way you present yourself, the way you communicate, can also have an influence on how people will respond to you. That's it for today. See you in day 5. Shalom.